So here we go. Right after the election, Democrats saying, I don't see any problem here. Are you kidding me? So let me get this right. You guys thought you were going to retake the Senate. It was a great year for you guys. There was a lot more Republican seats up for grabs and in fairly purple or blue states. And what'd you do? You didn't regain the Senate at all. You still in Republican hands. The House still in Republican hands. And then you had literally the most unpopular candidate of all time running against you, and you lost to him anyway. You lost to Donald Trump, a reality show star. Now, watch the denial that they're in. First, we're going to go to Nancy Pelosi. She's going to be on CBS, and she's going to say, what problem? I don't see a problem. Watch.
The Democratic Party is in a moment of questioning about its identity. You were reelected to lead the Democrats in the House. What do you tell Democrats who want a new direction and then go to you? What are you going to do differently?
Well, I don't think that people want a new direction. Our values unify us, and our values are about supporting America's working families. That is one that everyone is in agreement on.
Here's my question, though. Democrats, since 2008, the numbers are ghastly for Democrats. In Senate, Democrats are down 10%. In the House, down 19.3%. And in governors, 35%. The Democrats are getting clobbered at every level over multiple elections.
Let me just put that in perspective. When President Clinton was elected, the Republicans came in big in the next election. When President Bush was president, we came in big in the subsequent election. When President Obama became president, the Republicans came in big in the next election.
I guess my question is, the Republicans reacted to their losses with a big revolution and a change. They have a very new president at the top of their party now. You have somebody like Agricultural Secretary Tom Vilsack saying that the Democratic Party is like a tree that, quote, looks healthy on the outside, but is in the throes of a slow and long-term demise.
Well, I have enormous respect for the secretary, but I'm more optimistic about the strength of the Democratic Party.
Optimistic about the strength of the Democratic Party? You don't hold any power at all at the national level. At the state level, it's worse. You know how many state houses Republicans control? 69 out of 99. It is an absolute landslide. That's no joke. That is a mandate. That is a landslide. And here is the leader of the Democrats in the House going, I don't see any problem. Oh, no, I don't think anybody wants a new direction in the Democratic Party. Wrong! You couldn't be more wrong. The country's dying for a new direction in the Democratic Party. And what's amazing about this is, if you look at the polling, the American people agree with Democratic Party positions on almost every major issue. And I can go poll by poll for you, issue by issue. If you look at the demographics, it leans towards the Democrats. It doesn't just lean there. It's the registration advantage is Democrats, the demographics is Democrats, and yet they lose almost all the elections. They are a party of complete and utter losers. And now their leader comes up and says, I don't see any problem at all. Even though we have every single advantage you can imagine, we've lost everything in sight, and I still don't see the problem. Well, that is the problem, Nancy Pelosi, that you can't see that there's an issue. And what's her strategy for winning? Oh, don't worry. Since we just got clobbered here, that sets us up for next time winning. Oh, that's exactly what a loser would do. Oh, no, I've lost so immaculately that I think I only have room to go up next time. So if we lose significantly enough this time, we probably will win next time. Get out the way. Get out the way. Get out the way. These old establishment Democrats, I'm sorry. I know we're supposed to be polite, right? No, useless. Now let me go to Harry Reid, who has gotten out of the way. This weak leadership. The funny thing is, in D.C., they think Harry Reid's a lion. They're like, oh, man, he throws punches. He wants to mention the name of the Koch brothers. Wow. So, Harry Reid, do you think there's a problem? He talks to Politico. And apparently the answer is nope. No problem at all. As Harry Reid prepares to leave the Senate this month after 34 years in Washington, he says everything is just fine with his party. Thank you. Okay, Politico further explains. To hear Reid tell it, the party's electoral collapse wasn't a result of poor messaging or even a bad candidate. Then what the hell was it? No, they got blinders on. No, I got to take the corporate money. I got to take it. The corporate money's the right way to go. No. We can't be real progressives. We can't be real progressives. So hear no evil, see no evil. So look at the lame excuses. So Harry Reid says, I mean, if Comey kept his mouth shut, we would have picked up a couple more Senate seats and we probably would have elected Hillary. Oh, that's pathetic. So did James Comey have some effect with that nonsense announcement at the end of the election? Yes. Are there other smaller factors that made a little bit of a difference? Yes. But you're missing the big picture. Yes, you had a terrible candidate. That's not my opinion. That's the opinion of the American people in two different ways. One, she rated as the second least popular candidate in American history. We told you that 1,000 times, but you didn't want to hear it because you're her friend and you all get jobs and money from the same people. So there was poll results. The American people kept screaming, we don't like her. But he said, no, everybody get out of the way. We're going to put the second most unpopular person ever to run for president up against the most unpopular, because we think that's a genius strategy. But he's going to be a populist, and our genius strategy is going to be, no. Everything is fine. You don't want any change. Go back to working for Walmart and getting food stamps and all that. No, you don't need any change. Everything is great. Just listen to Wall Street and the donors. And we saw the private emails where you were promising the Wall Street people, now you guys really know what's going on. Don't worry, when I'm in charge, I'll put you back in charge, and then you could tell me how to fix Wall Street. That's hilarious and ridiculous, and that's why you lost. Do the polling. You don't like me, I know. The establishment doesn't like, I'm the bad guy. Look at the goddamn numbers. You're supposed to be the rational people, and you're not. When you see numbers you don't like, American people hate Wall Street. You look at the numbers. No, I love Wall Street. Wall Street gives me money. That's not the real problem. James Comey, if he just shut his mouth. Fake news. Okay, it was something, a meme on Facebook. That's probably what cost me the election. No, you cost yourself the election. By the way, I have not unleashed yet. I don't mean now, I'm unleashing now. But I did some mild criticism of the establishment Democrats after the election, and everybody got so hurt over it. And they were all crying like, oh, Cenk, you're so rude. How dare you? Right after the election, tell us what's wrong. No, but right after the election, all of you idiots are coming out and saying, no, we should keep on losing. We should just keep on doing the same stupid loser strategy. But you guys can't say anything about us because it'll hurt our feelings. Sorry, I'm going to hurt your feelings. You're losers. You're paid to lose by your corporate donors. Get out the way. Get out the way. Okay, now we go to what's happening is in terms of, are they going to fight? So they don't see what the problem is. So, okay, how are they going to deal with Trump? I mean, we've got Trump who's going to be president. Can you at least fight against him? And the answer is no. Oh, God. Now we go to Politico again for a different article. The title of this is, on the cabinet positions, for example, Mad Dog Mattis for defense secretary. Are they going to fight? The title of the article, Democrats wave the white flag on Mattis. White flag Democrats. That's what they are. Losers through and through. Weak through and through. Would I fight Mad Dog Mattis for? He needs an exemption from the Senate to serve because you need to be out of the service for 10 years before you could become the civilian Secretary of Defense. Here's what I'd say. Oh yeah, I'll give you that. No problem. I'm a practical guy. They think we're radicals or something, or we don't understand politics. No, you don't understand politics. That's why you got routed. That's why you suck at politics. No, I'd say, yeah, I'll give you Mattis. You give me Flynn, and you give me the Commerce Secretary. See, that's a real negotiation. I'm not going to have insane lunatic Lieutenant General Flynn as the National Security Advisor, and I'm not going to have the corrupt Commerce Secretary. You get rid of those two appointments, and I give you Mattis. That's how politics works. Instead, what do the Democrats do? White flag immediately. They're not going to fight Trump. Get out the way. Get out the way, you frickin' losers. Okay, so here's the rest of the article. Donald Trump said about Mattis, God, how do they take this? They're so goddamn embarrassing. Trump said to them about Mattis, he's going to get that permission from the Senate to serve as the Pentagon civilian leader. Oh, if he didn't get that waiver, there'd be a lot of angry people. You're going to let this guy bully you like that? If somebody said that to me, I'd be like, look, man, give it your best shot. And I don't care if I go down, but I'm taking you down with me. Because there's no way somebody says that to me. And I go, okay, sir, I don't want to make you angry. These Democrats are pathetic. You need actual strong progressives. If you don't have strong progressives, then the Democratic Party, as it is currently structured, it's not useless, it's counterproductive. So how do they respond to Trump's threat? Politico explains Senate Democrats are signaling that they will not block a must-pass spending bill despite reservations about the GOP using the measure to speed up the process for confirming Donald Trump's defense secretary. Now, Democrats warned against using the short-term spending bill to sidestep a debate over giving retired General James Mattis the legislative waiver he will need to lead the Pentagon under Trump, given his recent service in uniform. They had warned about it earlier. They said, oh, no. Don't put that in that bill. We won't be in favor of it. But Republicans late Tuesday added language to the spending bill that preserves a 60-vote margin to approve Mattis's waiver, making their play to limit debate on this nomination of a make-or-break issue for Democrats. So they say, oh, you told us not to put it into this bill? Yeah, we just put it into the bill. And don't you make Mr. Trump angry. You know what the Democrats did? Fold. Total goddamn fold. Dick Durbin comes out and goes, well, there's been a, quote, improvement in the language of the bill, so they're going to surrender. You guys aren't getting, man. The country can't stand you. It's not just the Republicans who can't stand you. It's the independents, and it's most of the Democratic Party. These Democratic politicians are the worst. All they ever do is surrender. I'm sick of it. We're all sick of it. We're going to start something new. I'm telling you right now, it's coming. And if they're going to cry about it, great. You like surrendering? Going forward, very soon, you will no longer be surrendering to Republicans. You'll be surrendering to us, because we will have strong progressives and we will run you over, because you're killing this country. Get out of the way and do it right now. Pelosi, you should go ahead and retire. Dick Durbin, retire. Everybody follow Harry Reid out the door. And if you don't, it doesn't matter. We're going to come for you. We're going to primary you. And I know the press is going to be on your side and they're going to cry. Oh, no, you don't primary people. That'll hurt our beloved Democratic Party politicians. I got news for you. They aren't beloved. They're nowhere near beloved. So yes, those primaries are coming. Get out the way. Get out the way. We need independent media to make sure that we hold corporate media accountable. The people that can make that happen is you. You make the Young Turks possible. tytnetwork.com/join. Join us. Be the revolution.